Afternoon, guys. Just thought I'd pop on and do a quick video. I had a few things kind of come in and hadn't really done a video and I guess I have done a few videos lately. Whatever. Just had some mails come in, so I kind of thought I would hop on and do this. The first few, nothing special. Nothing special at all. This is a 95 Fleer Ultra. This is the Double Trouble. I needed this one because I had the gold medallion version, as you can see up in the corner. It's got the different stamp. This was the base Double Trouble is a 1 in 5 pack odds. The gold medallion is a 1 in 50. They're 10 times harder, but I already had the gold medallion. I needed the base, so picked her up. Second, even less impressive, is just a 95 Ultra base, Shaquille O'Neal base card, whatever. But I needed it to pair up with the gold medallion parallel. So there you go. I like those. I really like this one a lot. This one was PSA 6 that I got. I got a pretty decent deal on it. PSA 6, grabbed it, cracked it out, threw it in a top loader because that's the way I like to have them in the binder. And yeah, these will be displayed side by side. Hit a local show recently, and of course, that's, all my shows are 99% hockey, with some Pokemon mixed in and stuff, and very, very, very little 90s basketball. But there is a guy that's there once in a while, and he does have some Jordan stuff. A lot of it's base. There's a few little inserts and parallels and stuff. I already have a few of these Area 23s, and he had some of the ones I didn't have. So I was like, what the heck? This is 98 UD Ionics. They were a 1 in 20, was it 1 in 18 pack odds, and it's a 10 card set. I generally I do not like the insert sets that were like all Jordan. And in the later 90s, Upper Deck just went Jordan crazy and had, entire 20, 30 card sets, insert sets that were all Jordan, and I'm not a fan of that. This would be about one of the only exceptions. I've always really liked the looks of these Area 23s, and I really like UD Ionics, so I thought, what the heck? He had 3 I needed, so I picked them up for pretty darn cheap, and I was happy. So also nothing crazy special. I think graded they're worth a few bucks, but just raw like this. But this is the way they go in the binder. Had another Shaq come in. This is the 90. What is it? What is this one? 98 Black Diamond. This is the Diamond Dominance. These were serial numbered to 1,000, and I needed the Shaq because I had picked up the Jordan the year before at the Card Expo. So needed the Shaq to pair them up in the binder, because that's the way. If I really like to, I collect Jordan and I collect Shaq, and they overlapped so nicely, and they are in so many of the same insert sets. So if I can somehow get the Jordan from the insert set, because Jordans, everybody knows, they are going absolutely bonkers crazy. Anything and everything is just so pricey. I got this one last year, so I picked up this one, the Shaq copy, for pretty cheap. It's ridiculous. It's like a 10 to 1 price difference on this stuff. It's at least 10 to 1. Sometimes some of them are like way more. So I still like the insert sets, and I would prefer Jordan, but Shaq's in almost all of the same insert sets. So Shaq is not, for me, he's not a big downgrade for second place. And then last but certainly not least, hold on here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Found a guy. This has been a card that's been on my want list for a long time. This is the 95 Fleer, actually not Fleer, it's Flare, 95, well, Fleer Flare, hot numbers. Very, very, very cool insert. Get this one in hand, and it is fantastic. And when I do some searches on eBay, I like to cast a very wide net. I'll go like Shaquille O'Neal, 1995, or Shaq, BGS or whatever, something like that, and just see what starts coming up, or Flair Shaquille O'Neal, just to see, and things start coming up. And I found this one for sale, HGA. As I've said many a time, I will buy any card by any grading company in any grade except for a PSA 10, because I don't want to pay that premium. But I picked this one up from a guy in South Korea. Gave me a decent deal on it. And I like the HGA cases. I graded with HGA when they came out. All the hype that was around them, I got some stuff graded, and I thought they did a good job, so I don't really care. 9.5 is 9.5. It's a min gem. It's a 9.5 on everything except for corners, and from what I can see, that's it. It is this corner right here. I don't know if that shows. Yeah, it probably shows up better like that. There you go. That is the offending corner, because everything else on this thing is like rock solid. It's got fantastic corners front and back. Surface 9.5, edges, centering, everything 9.5. The only thing that kind of ticks me off is you can see it right on his cheek. I've looked at it through the jeweler's loop. It is a chunk of paper fiber. Piece of paper fiber off probably the side of the card or whatever. You can see it right there. And it is in the grooves of the card and encased forever. There's no moving that thing around because this is a lenticular card, and it's got, how those work with the grooves on the front. So that stupid piece of paper fiber is stuck there forever, unless I get it reholdered, which I'm not going to do, so I'm going to have to live with it. But I thought it was a scratch or something maybe on the case. And I took a good look, and it's like, no, it's a piece of paper fiber. Fantastic. The only other thing that kind of choked me and will definitely influence my future, I'm hopefully just in the near future, purchasing of cards, is I got a Canada Customs, man. They try to screw you over as hard and as often as they possibly can. You get stuff, if it's under a certain dollar value, you're buying stuff for like $20, $30, $40, $50, they generally leave you alone. You get anything up around like $100, and then all of a sudden Customs is very interested and they want to charge you. There's a handling fee for, there's no breakdown of the actual, like what they do, but it's just kind of charges like, oh, we got to charge you tax on that. Oh yeah, there's a customs fee of whatever. This one, actually, the fee that came with it, I had to go pick it up at the post office, was 35%. A 35% upcharge, I guess, if you want to call it. And I was like, why am I getting a 35% charge? And then I went kind of through and I kind of figured out it was a duty charge, because I was like, I'm not buying it from the States. Why am I getting a 35, or whatever? I don't know what our tariff rates are with the States right now, because I'm not getting political. That stuff does not affect me. I don't care. Well, it's affecting me now, which really pisses me off. But, we have all these reciprocal tariffs with the States because they're being dicks and stuff, they're not being dicks, they're president, whatever, I don't really give a shit. Anyways, I got charged 35%, and it was a tariff. And I looked on the shipping stuff from the guy, because I'm like, this is from South Korea, this is not from the States. And it's listed, it's like the origin of the object that they're sending is the US. Because they are, there you go, Fleer Corporation, printed in USA. That is where they will tariff anything that comes from the States. It's like, but it's not coming from the States, it's coming from South Korea. And they're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the original, the origin of the item. And it doesn't matter that it's 30 years old. It doesn't matter that it was bought secondhand on a used marketplace or anything like that. You get a tariff charge because it was originally printed in the States in 1995, which I had absolutely no idea about. I thought it was okay because it was coming from South Korea. Okay, rant over. Because that that pissed me off and will greatly influence my future buying until all this stupid tariff crap gets figured out and fixed up, because there's no way I couldn't. I was like, I got when I got the letter at the house that your stuff was tried to mail, and they tried to deliver it. No one was home, obviously, because it's always in the middle of the day. And then you have to go pick it up, and then there's like, well, there's a charge attached to that. Yeah, it's 35%. It's like, what? Oh, bite my ass. Oh my god. So there you go. My little rant about this card, which I hate that it kind of has not soured me on this card, because it is a fantastic. I see what the hype's about. This has been on my list for a while. Saw this one, talked to the guy, made him an offer, just decided to pull the trigger on it, kind of thing. I want that card. And then it shows up, and then I get an extra charge of 35%. Oh boy. So anyways, yeah, those are my recent pickups. Nothing out of nothing crazy except for this guy, which I'm very, very happy with. And maybe the Diamond Dominance, because anything that comes in that's numbered and I get to match up with the Jordan of the same insert set, fantastic. So that's what we got. And I will talk to you people later. Peace.